pattern.
What did you say?
Your tattoo is a pattern.
You're seeing things. My brother was framed. I did everything I could to get him out. So, I committed a crime on purpose to get myself sent to the same prison. But this place, it's locked down tight. Getting out is nearly impossible. Funny enough, the prison was renovated a few years ago. The company that did it? By company. I know this place like the back of my hand. To remember every detail, I did something crazy. I got the entire prison blueprint tattooed on my upper body. Then, this guy moved into my cell. He'd just been transferred from the psych ward. He was a little off, but his IQ, through the roof. He could remember everything, and he never needed sleep. That meant I couldn't dig my way out. The only option left, bring him into my escape plan. I tested the waters, asking him, "Ever thought about getting out of here? If you could leave, what would you do?" He just stared at me coldly and said, "Back in the psych ward anyway." I almost lost it. With my back against the wall, I had to find a way out of this. Days passed, and my brother, Lincoln, had less than a month until his execution. I tried to keep my distance from him, but he kept showing up like a ghost. Worse, he seemed to have figured out my tattoo secret. He was obsessed with it. At night, he wouldn't sleep. He'd pull up my shirt and just stare at my tattoos. He was losing it. He started sketching them in his notebook. It was driving me crazy. If this went on, he'd figure out my secret. Then, my old cellmate Sucre showed up. He said he had changed his mind. He wanted to break out with me. Turns out, a few days earlier, his best friend came to visit him. His friend told him that his girlfriend had moved on. She was about to marry someone else. Sucre lost it. He called her and she said, "I am almost 40. By the time you get out, I'll be an old woman." Hearing that, Sucre couldn't wait anymore. Even if it meant risking an escape, he had to get out and win her back. I felt a little lighter when Sucre agreed, but the real challenge was getting rid of that psycho roommate. I got back to my cell and saw he had pieced together my entire tattoo map. If he stayed here any longer, he'd uncover my secret for sure. I had to act fast.
What are you, nuts?
I called the security guard. Covered in blood, I walked up and said, "Look, this guy's violent." Because he's from the psych ward, they didn't question me, they just took him away. Finally, that psycho was gone. Not long after, Sucre came back, smiling. Now, it was time to figure out how we were getting out.